Today, our topic is how to avoid regret in life. Regret is a feeling we all know too well. It's that heavy weight in your chest when you think about the things you didn't do, the chances you didn't take, or the words you didn't say. Regret can haunt you for years, and it's one of the most painful emotions because it's tied to the past, something you can't change. But what if I told you that you can avoid regret? Not by living a perfect life, no one does that, but by making thoughtful choices, learning from your mistakes, and living with intention. Let's talk about how to do that. First, let's understand what regret really is. Regret is not just about making a wrong decision. It's about not trying at all. Most people regret the things they didn't do more than the things they did. Think about it. When you try something and fail, you can learn from it. But when you don't try, you're left wondering, what if? That what if can follow you for the rest of your life. So, the first step to avoiding regret is to take action. Don't let fear stop you. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown, these are the things that hold us back. But remember, failure is not the end. It's just part of the journey. Every successful person has failed many times. What makes them successful is that they kept going. So, if you have a dream, go for it. If you have a goal, take the first step. Even if it doesn't work out, you'll know you tried. And that's better than wondering what could have been. Next, live in the present. Many of us spend too much time thinking about the past or worrying about the future. We regret what we did wrong yesterday, and we're anxious about what might happen tomorrow. But the truth is, the only moment we truly have is now. The past is gone, and the future isn't here yet. So, focus on today. What can you do right now to make your life better? What small step can you take toward your goals? When you live in the present, you make better decisions. You're more aware of what's happening around you, and you're less likely to make choices you'll regret later. This doesn't mean you shouldn't plan for the future. Planning is important, but don't let it consume you. Balance is key. Another way to avoid regret is to live according to your values. What's important to you? Is it family, friendship, honesty, creativity, or something else? When you know your values, you can make decisions that align with them. And when your actions match your values, you're less likely to regret them. For example, if you value honesty, telling the truth might be hard sometimes, but you'll feel good about it in the long run. On the other hand, if you lie to avoid conflict, you might regret it later. So, take time to think about what matters most to you. Write it down if you need to. Then use those values as a guide when making decisions. It's not always easy, but it's worth it. Now, let's talk about relationships. Many people regret not spending enough time with their loved ones. They get caught up in work or other responsibilities and forget to nurture the relationships that matter most. But at the end of life, people rarely regret working too little. They regret not spending more time with family and friends. So, make time for the people you care about. Show them you love them. Say I love you more often. Forgive quickly. Don't hold the viljan, milseresolit, fludbog. Fired gruges. Life is short, and relationships are precious. Don't wait until it's too late to show your love and appreciation. Another common regret is not taking care of one's health. It's easy to neglect your health when you're busy or stressed. You might skip exercise, eat unhealthy food, or ignore your mental health. But over time, these choices can lead to serious problems. And when you're older, you might regret not taking better care of yourself. So start now. Eat well, exercise regularly, and take care of your mind. It's not about being perfect. It's about making small, consistent changes. Your future self will thank you. One of the biggest regrets people have is not pursuing their passions. Many people spend their lives doing what they think they should do, rather than what they truly want to do. They follow a path that others have set for them, and they ignore their own dreams. But life is too short to live someone else's life. If you have a passion, pursue it. It doesn't have to be your full-time job. You can start small. Take a class, join a group, or spend a few hours a week working on it. The important thing is to take action. Don't let fear or doubt stop you. Remember, you don't have to be great at something to enjoy it. Just do it because it makes you happy. Another way to avoid regret is to embrace change. Life is full of changes, and many of them are out of our control. But how we respond to change is up to us. Some people resist change because it's uncomfortable or scary. They cling to what's familiar, even if it's not good for them. But change is often necessary for growth. So instead of fearing change, try to see it as an opportunity. When something changes in your life, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow? This mindset will help you adapt and thrive, no matter what life throws at you. It's also important to let go of perfectionism. Many people regret not doing things because they were waiting for the perfect moment. They wanted everything to be just right before they started. But the truth is, there's no perfect moment. Life is messy, and that's okay. Don't wait for everything to be perfect before you take action. Start where you are, with what you have. You can always adjust and improve as you go. Progress is more important than perfection. Another key to avoiding regret is to practice gratitude. It's easy to focus on what's wrong in our lives, but when we do that, we miss out on all the good things. Gratitude helps us appreciate what we have, rather than always wanting more. It shifts our focus from what's missing to what's present. So, take time each day to think about what you're grateful for. It could be something big, like your health or your family, or something small, like a beautiful sunset or a kind word from a stranger. When you practice gratitude, you'll find that you're happier and more content. And when you're happy with what you have, you're less likely to make choices you'll regret later. Finally, don't be too hard on yourself. Everyone makes mistakes. It's part of being human. What matters is not that you never make a mistake, but that you learn from it. When you do something wrong, don't dwell on it. Acknowledge it, learn from it, and move on. Be kind to yourself. Treat yourself with the same compassion you would show a friend. Remember, you're doing the best you can with the knowledge and resources you have. And that's enough. In conclusion, avoiding regret is about living with intention. It's about taking action, living in the present, and staying true to your values. It's about nurturing your relationships, taking care of your health, and pursuing your passions. It's about embracing change, letting go of perfectionism, and practicing gratitude. And it's about being kind to yourself when you make mistakes. Life is not about avoiding all regrets. That's impossible. But by making thoughtful choices and living with purpose, you can minimize regret and create a life you're proud of. So, take a deep breath and start today. The future is in your hands. Make it a good one.